6 Habits of a Weak Woman. Societal pressures, cultural expectations, and subtle variations in how girls are raised are just a few of the variables that drive women to engage in harmful behaviors that sap their mental power. Acknowledging your bad habits is the first step toward good transformation. While getting rid of the things that are holding you back, your good habits become far more effective. So here are 6 things mentally strong women do not do and mentally weak women always do, so that you too can become more mentally strong. 1. Apologizing too much. Quit apologizing for everything. As women, we are used to beginning phrases, emails, and even speeches with an apology. Do not apologize until you have done anything to upset someone. It's typically needless and focuses attention on your faults rather than your virtues, especially at the start of any discussion. 2. Not expressing yourself. Do you have a way to express yourself? Having a healthy approach to coping with your emotions, whether via writing or simply talking to a loved one, is one of the essential things in life. After all, emotions lead you and tell you what you desire and don't want. If you do not listen to and embrace your feelings, you may wind up rejecting a warning sign, which can lead to a variety of negative events. Connecting with your emotions is sometimes stereotyped as being weak or too sensitive, but in reality, it is one of the most powerful indicators of mental strength and perseverance. 3. Fantasizing instead of visualizing. Do you have a tendency to daydream? Do you fantasize about accomplishing big things but have no idea where to begin when it comes time to act? Visualization is the process of imagining the future, yet, unlike fantasizing, it requires the establishment of specific short and long-term objectives, strategies, and habits. While fantasizing is a fantastic place to start, if you don't envision, your goals will become unclear and you will lose drive. When you merely have an end goal in mind and no guidance, you're far more likely to feel overwhelmed and as if your ambitions are too hard. Making plans, objectives, and good behaviors to achieve your goals is the key to remaining mentally strong. 4. Worrying about what others say and do. Do you crave acceptance and validation from others? Do you compare yourself to others? While these are natural insecurities, they might make you emotionally weak. When you live for the sake of impressing others, you risk losing sight of your own personal life and objectives. Similarly, if you continuously compare yourself to others, you are likely to feel worried and dissatisfied. Instead, work on being more confident and self-assured. While it is difficult to put into practice, comprehending that you are unique and great just the way you are, regardless of what others say or do, is one of the most powerful indicators of emotional strength. 5. Trying to control everything. Do you have a plan for your entire life? You may expect others to act a specific way, or for things to always go as planned. Trying to control everything around you, on the other hand, would most likely harm you in the long run. If you get overly focused on one course, you may become narrow-minded and miss out on chances simply because you weren't looking. You may also become less emotionally flexible, which means that if anything goes wrong, you are more likely to fall apart than adapt. In reality, life is unpredictable and chaotic, and people are so complicated that you can never rely on them to behave consistently. 6. Not making time for personal relationships. When was the last time you spoke to your family and friends? Staying connected during a pandemic was challenging, but it is now more critical than ever. Without one, you risk feeling alone, which can lead to poor motivation, exhaustion, or a sense of being unable to rely on anybody. Emotionally healthy people understand that everyone, no matter how independent or introverted they are, requires a support structure to be balanced and connected. Well, that's all about it. Did you identify with any of these habits? If so, which ones? What are you going to do to try to get better? Please leave a comment with your story, suggestions, or feedback. Thanks for watching.